And on to game two of this series here. Royal and Phoenix. First bans are Earthshaker, IO, and Puck. IO and Puck are two pretty common bans. Earthshaker is a decent support right now. I think he's a pretty good support right now, but we'll definitely. I am curious why they banned him out. Mars is banned out once again. They, I don't remember who banned it out last time, but it did get banned out again this game. So they do not want to see that in this series, at least as of yet. Royal, let's see what they pick. Maybe a Nyx pickup. Nope, they go OD. No, Phoenix had OD last game. You see, OD lost. So they grabbed the OD this game, or Destroyer, not Devour anymore. Phoenix, who do they pick up this time? Rubik. OD definitely has some good spells to steal. Elder Titan, good team fight there. That stomp can be a great crowd control. OD's ultimate works really well in a team fight, but other than that, he's really just a single target. So OD and Elder Titan don't necessarily pair all that amazing unless OD has those stacks from his Astral Imprisonment to buff his mana and in turn buff his ult. Phoenix here, Rubik, and then probably some sort of flex hero that could be a core, could be a support. Although Rubik, did I see? I don't think it was Phoenix. I did see a core Rubik before, but I don't think that's the plan here. I think it was drafted to be a position 4. Start dipping into their reserve time now. So, what we doing here? I don't really have any guesses on what they pick. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure. Centaur. Okay. I don't really find Centaur to be all that amazing against heroes like OD. He doesn't. He does good against physical heroes, I think, but not so much. Well, not he doesn't really like high damage heroes. He likes the ones who have to hit you a lot. But overall, not bad. Good initiator. Stampede's a good ultimate, good team fighting ability, good initiation, like I said. The monkey and the TA get banned out. They did not want to see those this game. Quap also gets banned. So they are looking to get some control, limit those high mobility heroes on the side of RNG. By the look of it, with the TA and the Quap ban both generally have, or TA generally gets a blink, and Quap has blink already. That's her skill. Oh, I'll turn off. Hold on. There we go. And Terrorblade banned out again. I don't. He was banned out last game, but I think it was Royal that RNG that banned him out last game. Although Phoenix doesn't want to play into him this game, he's definitely a good counter to heroes like Centaur. Medusa gets banned out by RNG. And so they ban out two pretty big carries that like to just stand there somewhat. Beastmaster gets taken out now. Definitely would be a bit of an issue to play into a Beastmaster with your lineup so far. Centaur can get kited pretty easily with the Beastmaster slows that he has. 10 seconds remain. What do we see here? Probably a core, somewhat of a either mid or safe laner, which can be most cores. Or they pick the Oracle. They grab the Oracle. Alright, so you have a save, and then you have the Rubik most likely as your 4. So you do see the supports in this. And honestly, both of those lanes are going to be pretty difficult, as Oracle and Rubik are pretty strong laners. So it will be a bit worried. You don't really want to pick a weak laner here, I don't think. You could struggle there, and then that could snowball later in the game. That save from Oracle, though, will be pretty value, especially against OD with his damage. Void Spirit, there's that jump forward. Definitely going to be prioritizing finding that Oracle so he doesn't get the save off. Death Prophet, another big team fight. So right now, Oracle Death Prophet is a pretty scary combination just because you really need to get rid of that Death Prophet. Otherwise, Exorcism does a lot of work on your team and can kill off most of the people. So I do like that combo for Phoenix. PL, okay. Pretty mobile hero, good dispel, although I'm not sure how well Exorcism works against PL. But the mana burn will be nice. Playing as a centaur against a PL is always kind of annoying, just because you have such low mana as it is, and then he just constantly burns it away more. So you pretty much never have mana. Although luckily Double Edge doesn't cost mana, so you do have somewhat of a counter to the PL illusions. Phoenix. They've banned out a lot of cores. This could technically be a Void Spirit support. We can't negate that, but I do think it's going to be a Void Spirit core this game. It was a Void Spirit core last game too, but I do think it's going to be most likely could be an off lane or a mid. OD could also be off lane or mid. Phoenix, who are you going to ban out here? They need a carry on the side of Phoenix, so I'm sure they probably have one in mind. You definitely need some sort of sustaining carry because you're going to want to use this. They ban out the Tide. Okay, great counter initiation and initiation. That ultimate is always a troublesome thing in any game you play. For carry wise, they ban out the troll. I was about to say I want to see Phoenix get some sort of sustaining carry that doesn't need to be saved by the Oracle, and RNG responds to that by banning out this Alchemist and Troll. So that kind of leaves you a little bit lacking. Maybe Wraith King. I wouldn't mind a Wraith King. He's not terrible against PL. Build a Radiance and you can handle PL pretty easily. Overall high damage. I would like to see a Wraith King pick up here. Although the one thing I would like to note is that Phoenix really doesn't have control. Doesn't have a whole lot of control on the map. So that can be a bit of a worry. They ban out the Lycan, same as the Beast. Those are some fast-paced heroes that can accelerate the game pretty quickly, and I don't think they necessarily want that. Need illusion clear. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but there's not. I think Wraith King would still be okay here because he can build Radiance pretty quick, and that would deal with the illusions. But I'm not really sure who else I'd want to see here for Phoenix. On the side of Royal, they need it might be a mid laner, it might be a support here. They really have two flex heroes and Void Spirit and OD that you could see either. Overall, I'm trying to think of who would be the best core for illusion clear though. That would actually like provide something to your team. Because they do need that hard carry, and I'm not sure that there's a great one here. They pick up a support Shadow Demon, I believe. I don't think this will be mid. They go Riki. Okay. Riki doesn't really have great illusion clear, not until later when once he gets that Battle Fury Ags. So that might be a bit of an issue to deal with. Yeah, definitely very risky. Definitely needs some items before he can handle this, and it'll be a big worry. I don't know if they can buy enough time and space for this Riki to get the items needed to handle this PL. Definitely a Battle Fury Ags game though with this. Although you have a save from Shadow Demon too, so even if you jump on the PL and like clears illusions, he could just get saved. They have two saves on the side of RNG, so I don't know how effective this Riki's going to be at all. That'll definitely be a big question this game. But we'll just have to see. position wise, let's see, who do we got? You got a Rubik 4, Oracle 5, who's that? Centaur off lane. And then I didn't I'll go through the list here in a minute. All right. We'll go up here and just pop that open for the moment. You've got, actually, yeah, just chase the PL for the moment. Okay, so at the moment we have obviously PL1, OD mid, Void Spirit off lane, Shadow Demon 4, and Elder Titan 5 for RNG. And then on Phoenix, you got a Prophet mid, a Centaur off lane, that's not surprising, and then Ricky 1, also not surprising, and then Rubik 4, Oracle 5. So on the side of Phoenix, they have it's a pretty standard looking lineup. RNG with the off lane Void Spirit might be a little bit different, but overall they're both pretty standard lineups. Nothing too crazy here. It will definitely be a question of, can they handle the illusions of PL, or will he just get it's just going to be too much of an issue to deal with. I don't know if they have the clear for it. They really don't have any great way to get rid of them. Let's go to net worth here and free can. Do they get super? RNG actually gets 3 bounty runes to start it off. They might lose super here though. Nope, they're gonna let super go. So it is a good start for RNG there, grabbing those 3. And that just puts them ahead already, which is definitely a worry. We do have 3 heroes bottom at the moment, although I would expect ZZQ on this Oracle to rotate top pretty soon. Maybe looking for a kill bottom while they're still weak. Super is about half health at the moment. And I think I said this before, the Rubik and the Oracle are very strong laners. They have a lot of that magic damage early, and that can be really scary. There's the stun. No follow through though. Hasn't actually leveled anything. Okay, he does take Spirit Lance, and Oracle now rotates top. This Shadow Demon, with his spell, his poison, might be a bit of an issue, although it is magic. So Oracle does counter the Shadow Demon in lane pretty well. He will need to take Fate's Edict though. 4.5 seconds. It's kind of a hit or miss. If he can block the stacks, then Shadow Demon becomes pretty pointless. But at the same time, it's going to be pretty hard to time that spell correctly so that you can block those stacks. Bottom lane, just training a bit. Super, I shouldn't undermine the Elder Titan's ability in lane. With that Astral Spirit, he can do a lot of damage, so you don't really want to trade with him. But he does need to worry about being caught out, as he can be kited fairly easy. Just trading top here. Yeah, that was a big buff in this last patch. I believe it was 7.28 that it happened. Shadow Poison became undispellable. So he became a lot stronger as a laner, in my opinion. He's now heroes like Oracle can't really counter him. Oh, they find the kill bottom. They do get the kill bottom, and they kill off the PL here, so that's a good start for them. Definitely need to keep PL from getting too far ahead. You need to win this lane pretty desperately, and definitely set yourself up for success. But Centaur is currently about 300 ahead of the PL, so doing pretty well in lane. Goes ahead and salves up. Let's check out how mid's going. This Death Prophet will most likely just max Crypt Swarm, and it does really high damage for a decent cost. They actually catch Flyby here. Phoenix has a good start. They catch Flyby top. I didn't think there was really a kill possibility top. I thought the Shadow Demon could be a good enough save, but I guess he wasn't in position. We'll have to see. CZQ backing off a little bit. Regenerating some mana and just sitting there. Where we at? Flyby is back. Need to be careful here. Both of these cores, I think, can snowball it. Although I would say PL is in a slightly better position game-wise, draft-wise. They do need to be careful because Ricky is a good snowballing hero. If he gets a few kills, he can definitely go off. Do they get the kill on planet? No, they actually might turn this and get the PL. Get Gonki. They do. They kill off. Okay. I'm not sure why that was popping up. They kill off the PL for the second time in lane. So this is a fantastic start for the Phoenix off lane right now. And that Centaur Stomp, really valuable. Gets that Stomp twice. PL doesn't have any way to dodge it yet. Did not take Doppelganger. Actually went 2 into Phantom Rush. A little bit of a scuffle mid. But looks like they're going to just back off of each other. Prophet running a little bit low. Does have bottle though. Did get it just delivered. There's Spirit Siphon, but it doesn't do enough damage right now to really be a worry. Setsu should have a good lane here, and he probably have his Meteor Hammer by like minute 7 at the latest. Although at the rate he's farming it, I think he'll have it by like minute 6. That's only a 250 gold recipe. RNG down here, the PL, God King, I guess is what I'll call him. He's doing okay. Centaur doesn't have the mana to do Stomp. Though he does have his Ring of Health, he is going to get Vanguard pretty early, which will definitely help him sustain in this lane. Because ET is all physical damage at this point, so you don't really have to worry about him coming in and getting you. This PL really needs to hit level 6. He's already, how much? About half a level, half to 3/4 of a level behind early in the game. Death Prophet sitting mid. Has Exorcism. She did hit 6 already. So did OD. Does have a lot of stacks too. How much damage will this do? Mana difference multiplier 0.4. 2. I am honestly not entirely sure how this works. He does have the gold for Voidstone. And it's coming over on the courier now. I'm not entirely sure how the new OD rework works. I haven't played the hero. So I will need to figure that out here relatively soon. Rubik walking up. Do they see this ward? No. Maybe a move mid. No, he just keeps stomping this Death Prophet. Definitely don't want to walk in there now. 108 bonus damage will knock you down real quick there, Oracle. Rubik, oh, gets the courier pick off. Although nothing was on it, it had already been delivered. And he's immediately denying. Oh, gets the obs, but he high grounds this ET. Does have TP, so he'll most likely just TP out. He can't do anything else. TP's bottom. Death Prophet is bottom, pushing this tower. It was farming that camp, but they are going to take this bottom tower really early here with this Exorcism, as Glyph is already used. And RNG is not looking to push anywhere else at the moment. Oracle's sitting mid to defend that tower, so they can't push that all that easy. Prophet's gonna take this real easy. Exorcism does end, but there's only 4. Yeah, tower's gone. And Super just sitting in the tree. He's gonna have to wait for a little bit of an opening. He doesn't want to leave right now, as he would most likely die. What's ZZQ down here? Is that a double stack? Yep, that's a double stack right there. There's still a rune here. No one's picked it up from the 5-minute mark. Does Prophet have a bottle? Yes, she does. So she's going to go refill her bottle with that. I'm surprised we're not seeing more stacks here. You definitely want to get that Ricky as much farm as you can. That was a triple stack there. But other farms have not been stacked yet. Other camps have not been stacked by anyone. And I would think you'd want to do that on the side of Phoenix to enable your Ricky to get his crucial items quicker. PL has been relegated to the jungle after losing that tower. He's level 6 now. What did he hit? He is 6.5. So he's still about 3/4 of a level behind this Centaur at the moment. And Centaur's farming up his jungle. So they're definitely doing what they need to on the side of Phoenix and starving this Ricky out. Centaur's having a good game so far. Shiro is just going to be poked at a little bit and then just back off. Flyby's not really having all that much farm. His net worth isn't too bad, but expected more on him. I guess the bottle is probably what's taking up most of that gold. It is like 625 gold to cost. They do get the kill mid. Does expend the ultimate. Okay. And now I would expect they want to push this tower, although there are the 2 supports mid, so I don't know how easy that'll actually be. Ocean Heart dropped here. Alright. Let's look at that neutrals actually, see how many have been found. All 4. You got Ocean Heart, Broomstick, Broom Handle, Keen Optic, and Possessed Mask on the side of RNG. Then you got Possessed Mask, Trusty Shovel, Keen Optic, and Arcane Ring on the side of Phoenix. Which of those items are better? Possessed Mask is good, Keen Optic's good, Broom Handle's okay, Ocean Heart, I don't feel like Ocean Heart's all that amazing. It's alright though. There are moves being made. Where at though? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, right down here. That's where. They do catch up though. And he dies. Is this Rubik? No, Rubik's 5. I thought maybe he stole the spell there, but they just end up catching the Centaur, or I should say imprisoning him before he can run away. Felix here, just farming up mid. And currently PL's sitting on the bottom of the net worth chart. He is 0-2 and 1. He definitely had a rough lane. We'll have to see if he can recover from it. He's having pretty much free farm at the moment. Although Centaur was sucking up quite a bit of his farm for a while there, so there is a little bit of a lack from farm there as well. Gonna come bottom to defend. Looks like there's gonna be moves made top. Fly getting Yules. Not too surprising there. The silence will be good. Oh, get the spell steal. Exorcism's popped. There's the glyph. But you do have 4 heroes from RNG. Yeah, 4 heroes. OD is on the way. They do just back off for the moment. Phoenix doesn't want to challenge that. PL's pushing this mid tower in response, looking to take it out. That'll be a big deal, but PL doesn't really have much push at the moment. And Shiro just comes mid to take it back. Keep that wave off. They catch the Oracle out up here. Fly. Who got the kill? Felix actually got the kill there. 215 gold. And currently Fly's having a fantastic game, sitting second. They're making moves all over the map. Where was that? They killed Shiro. They killed him mid. Okay, he was farming up and they kill him mid. Making moves all over the map right now. This OD is definitely being active. Has that Meteor Hammer. Is definitely a good time to be active. He is strong right now. That might be RNG saving grace for this game. The OD is having a good game. PL is farming his way back up. He's actually surpassed the Ricky and the Death Prophet. He's still behind the Centaur, but not by much. D-ward there. I'm not exactly sure what went wrong this game. Because they were doing quite well on Phoenix, and now all of a sudden they're not looking so good. I think it's just a series of deaths they've had. So we go look at the... Here, you got Phoenix. Don't see any more deaths on that. But at least the last 2 deaths have been Phoenix. no ultimate, so you don't have... Oh, there's the silence. So Phoenix will get out. They do use the Stampede at the moment. Phoenix wants to be pushing right now, but they keep getting stopped by this OD. He's just a little too strong for him, I feel like. Definitely an OD pickoff would be quite nice for Phoenix here. It would definitely swing the game in their favor a bit. Now has Blink Dagger. And, oh, the Oracle's there to stop the damage coming out. Astral Imprisonment gets stolen. And there you go. They back out. Oracle is a good pick into the OD as he can block OD's damage as it is all magical from Erd's Arcane Orb. Is this spell damage? No, that's magic damage. I am not sure why it blocked Arcane Orb there. If that's pure damage, that seems like an oversight. But nonetheless, Fate's Edict here does block Arcane Orb. Felix, Fluffy Hat, Voidstone, building Aether Lens. Already has the Arcane Boots. He might disassemble, he might not, I'm not sure. There you go, they see the Centaur, they ping him out, but he just backs off. What items does he have at the moment? Already has Hood. It's definitely a good Hood game, especially against OD. And he also has Vanguard, so we'll have to see what they do with it. Moves being made mid. Jump forward, get the Imprison. Doesn't have Meteor Hammer though. Well, the Astral Imprisonment does do a lot of damage on its own. Gonna hit for a little bit. I could definitely see a Blade Mail coming out on this Centaur. He needs to reflect some of that damage back on Setsu, because at the moment, the return just doesn't do enough for you. Phoenix, get the Centaur running bot. He does have ultimate up again. Just a cooldown on that, 110 seconds. This PL's farmed his way back into the game quite well. He's actually 2 levels ahead of the Centaur now. Let's check exactly how... 12.5 roughly to a little over 10.5. So yeah, just about 2 levels ahead. There's Shiro, Ricky. Doesn't have Battle Fury yet. He's still a little ways off of it actually. He'll probably have it by like 16.5. But that's pretty slow timing for what you need. You'd really want this Battle Fury earlier. Prophet, I think your hope is that Prophet can deal with the illusions here with Crypt Swarm, and I'm not sure how Exorcism really hits all that much. I don't quite understand how Exorcism's damage works. I'm not sure if it's just when tower or just when the spirits hit you or what it is. Moves being made top. There it goes. You do have the Oracle ult out. There's a silence. Exorcism is up and going. And Prophet's there trying to do stuff. They catch super. Planet does die though. So they trade supports. They trade a position 4 on Phoenix for a position 5 on Royal. And Exorcism, they're going to rotate it mid, make it worth something. Because otherwise it'd be kind of sad to pop it there as it does have such a long cooldown. Sheet's about gone and they still haven't taken this tower yet. But they will take it nonetheless. Bottom tower is being pushed almost down actually, but PL will back off. He's not going to stick around after that tier 1 mid falls. He knows they're going to rotate bottom. Ring of Aquila found by the Death Prophet. RNG is actually looking pretty good. Phoenix had a good start, but RNG's just come back on it. Played better in this early mid-game period after laning. Centaur hadn't really seemed to make much of a contribution yet. Does he have his Blink Dagger? He does now. He also has Essence Ring. That's a nice item. What does he get? He gets a TP scroll. Too bad he didn't get a bounty rune. That would be really valuable right now. Let's see. What is Oracle? They're just sitting around, keeping people off this mid tower. He has stolen Resonant Pulse at the moment. There are some decent spells for Oracle to steal right now. On the Shadow Demon, he can steal If he can get Demonic Purge, Shadow Poison, Soul Catcher, even Disruption, any of those would be pretty valuable. Especially against a PL. Disruption would be incredibly valuable against a PL. What else is good for him to steal? Imprisonment wouldn't be too bad. I don't think the other spells are all that great, as he doesn't have the same enabling abilities. Jumps forward, gets the Shadow Demon. Oracle gets the kill. Okay. Those are just some illusions, but they're doing some decent damage to this DP here. Stampede Pop runs forward. Oh, they fly. No, fly. Needs to be careful. Centaur gets caught. Pops that hood and just backs off. Nope. They jump forward. They want this kill. They get the kill. Centaur asleep. So is the Death Prophet. She did pop Exorcism, so they will most likely have to push tower here. Need to make those exorcisms worth it. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting too long for the next one. They're not going to try. They're not going to try and push this tower. They point top. Oh, they might be rotating. I guess they're going to want to take this top tier 1 here with it. Do still have a little bit of time left. And there you go. The silence is good. But there's 2 TPs in by RNG. There's the Disruptor ult, Demonic Purge. And good combos. They're going to take down this Death Prophet. Nope, there it is. False Promise is out. PL is actually joining the fight this time. What is PL's items? Sanjin Yasha Midas. They get the Centaur. Still chasing. Looks like they'll get ZZQ. Oh, he managed to blink out. Okay, Oracle Blink. I didn't see that. And they find it. And then Rubik actually steals the Aether Remnant. And well done just disengaging from that fight by Phoenix. That was definitely a potential to lose more there. The Death Prophet does make it out. It looked like she was going to die for sure. They do end up losing Centaur though, who is having a decent game, but I think you'll trade that Centaur for the rest of your people. Prophet, another 50 seconds on Exorcism. There's a stomp. I think it's just to push the creep wave forward. Super has Bassi and Tranquil Boots. He's having an okay game. He's making good contributions to these fights. Just a little bit underfarmed, but he's the position 5, so that's not to be too surprising. Oracle is only at the point he's at just because he's gotten some kills with his burst from Purifying Flames. Check out on Ricky's progress. He almost has. Wow, that's a really fast Ags. He got Battle Fury at 15-16 minutes, and now he's already on to Ags. So that's a really good farm on Ags, and he'll be ready to fight here in the next minute or two. He'll most likely go Daedalus after this for the damage. We'll just have to see. Do you have Quicksilver Amulet? Ricky will die. Oh, that sets him back. That's 300 gold. He's away from it now. He was at 900 or so, so he was close. That is definitely a bit unfortunate for the Ricky. PL, there he is. Stampede is dropped, but nothing else to come out of it. Going Scotty on this PL. They catch this Centaur. Burn through his shield. Oh, no, not quite yet. Doesn't look like they're doing any damage to him. Okay, will they get the Centaur? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's False Promise. Although, now they turn on the Oracle. I think they'll kill this Centaur when False Promise. There it goes. And they actually, the PL dives and gets ZZQ underneath the tier 2 tower there. This Oracle is still dead. Or this Ricky just TP'd bottom and just came back alive. So he was not able to contribute to that fight, sadly. And you're in a dangerous spot there. They see you. Oh, the silence is good. Shiro almost got picked off again. That would have been really bad. This is Courier sitting in the trees here. Bam, bam. Almost has it up. Need one more creep. It's like one creep away. Ancients have been farmed, although he can be able to rotate back here and get that. The Prophet gets caught. Gets the stun. And she lives for now, but oh, she gets the blink out. They all have blinks on the side of Phoenix here. Oracle, does Rubik have one yet? No, is getting it though. Literally every hero has a blink of some form. Prophet does get killed eventually, and Ricky does now have Ags though. That is a definitely good thing for him. He should be able to fight somewhat. He's also getting blink. They're gonna have 5 blinks on the side of Phoenix. Definitely a bit interesting. PL is way ahead in farm now, 3k ahead of this Ricky, who's the highest farmed hero on Phoenix. Need to be looking for him. He does queue up the Daedalus as well. Needs that damage to really clear out these illusions, as pretty soon PL actually already has Scotty, and now it's going Heart. You need that damage pretty quick. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble in trying to kill him off. Misses. Oh, they catch Ricky. And there's the false promise already out. They kill off ZZQ. Shiro. Oh, they stun up the OD. There's the sleep. But they keep him in, kill him off. They also get the PL. I didn't see that kill, but I was watching the OD get killed. Right now, Shadow Demon gets killed. Only one left is Supreme. They have no more stuns though. Yep, on cooldown. No more stuns available. But looking like Phoenix might have a shot here if they can take a good fight. What is this OD's? That was the 10-second use. Was not all that worth it. All they got was... Who did they got ZZQ out of that for sure. And they also got Planet. But I don't think it was worth that 10-second BKB. Not... What does the Ricky Shard do? I think it's Sleep Dart. Yeah, Sleeping Dart. It puts them to sleep for 3 seconds. They wake up, take 150 damage, and slowed by 30% for 4 seconds. It's okay, I guess. I've never seen anyone buy it personally. I don't think it's really all that great, especially with how good Ags is. By the time you farm Battle Fury Ags, you want more damage, and that just doesn't really contribute a whole lot to you. Super punching some creeps mid. Still on the bottom of the net worth. Alright, looks like they're going to fight over Roche here. PL is in there hitting. They want to go in. Exorcism's not up for 40 seconds though. Maybe they can delay it, but I'm not sure. There he goes. Walks forward. Centaur gets caught. We'll get the chain. There's the save from the Rubik. ZZQ is killed, so he does buy back. They need this false promise here. Nope. They fake going into Roche. And they both disengage once again. I think the next fight will be for this Roche, but I'm not sure when. They're both standing around it. Don't want to give it to the other one, but also don't want to commit to it. Nope. PL jumps in, starts hitting it. Smoke up. Does have Exorcism now. They did delay it long enough. Blinks forward. There he goes. He's banished. Mistimes it. Misses the stun. Ricky getting the hits off. Does decent damage right now. Oh, they might get this PL here. PL is caught. There it goes. Do they get him? He does get saved again. Or the PL gets saved for the moment. There's a huge stun. They turn around, kill Centaur. Okay, gets disrupted. And PL making it out. Nope, he gets killed. Will they get the Void Spirit? Yes, they will. There it goes. Ricky? No. PL did buy back, though. Shiro on a killing spree here. They're going to jump onto Setsu now. Shiro doesn't turn it around. Oh, he has no tricks of the trade to help. Come on, you got to do something. Okay, Shiro gets out. Oh, jumps forward. Can they kill? They do kill him. No buyback on Setsu here. OD is out for this fight. Void Spirit is also out, so is Death Prophet. Centaur walks uphill. He did buy back here, so you don't want to die back. PL in the back here, going on Rubik. No. Rubik saved. They do get ZZQ again. That was a dieback for ZZQ. PL, you're the only one left on your team there. Oh no, unfortunate luck. And they kill off PL. That's a dieback on PL. It's an unfortunate situation there with PL. He tries to juxtapose out of it. No, sorry. He tries to doppelganger out of the pit. Ends up being the only one left inside. All of his illusions get out. That's very unfortunate. And they don't even continue hitting the Roche. Phoenix will eventually take this Roche at some point. Needs Centaur in there, but he's still alive. He's over here. They actually catch Void Spirit. Well, this no, Void Spirit did not have buyback before. That's not a dieback. And Phoenix will finally be able to go into Roche uncontested. OD is surely not brave enough to try and jump in here and take this. Yep, he's gone. Do they see him though? Oh, they do. Stampede wears off just in time. He does manage to get away. It's very fast. 400 move speed compared to the 400 of the Death Prophet as well. Nope, misses the stun there too. That's 2 stuns in a row missed by this OD. Could definitely look very different in that fight if he hits that stun on the Centaur at the beginning. And let's see. They circle this area for some reason. Oh, Daedalus recipe on the Ricky. Almost has Daedalus. That'll be a big timing for him. He also has Blink Dagger. He's very farmed right now. That fight, he never died, never had to buy back, so he's way ahead in farm. Overtook the PL, and Death Prophet's actually doing really well too. And now Phoenix is actually 6k ahead, where they were 4k behind. Let's go look at that swing there. Yep. Actually, RNG was almost 6k ahead at one point, but they were around 3k, 2 to 3k at the last fight, and then it swings the complete opposite direction, and now 5k lead for Phoenix. They are looking for a kill. Phoenix moves forward. They jump forward, and he immediately stops. They do catch Shadow Demon. They get onto Setsu, but he has to pop BKB to get out. Stuns up the Death Prophet. Do they get the kill? Yes, they do. PL is down here. They find the real one. Oh, misses the stun, though. And jumps in. Setsu, you can't die here. There it is. They kill Setsu. He does have buyback, though. And, oh, misses the stomp. Oh, wait, never mind. He faked me out. And they get the kill on the Void Spirit as well. Now it's an 8k lead for Phoenix. Gonna push this mid tower. The Gem of True Sight dropped where? Oh, gets found by the Rubik. They are coming over. PL cannot afford to be caught out here. Did he buy back? Doesn't appear so. Well, he did earlier. He actually just respawned, I believe. Shiro. Oh, they find the real one. He does get disrupted, though. And will they be able to stop it? They do. They clear out all the illusions, and there it goes. It's 84 seconds down on the PL. He's been down for 190 seconds or so in the last few minutes. And they kill off the Shadow Demon once again. That is a chain of 4 kills to... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 kills to 2 in favor of Phoenix. This PL has definitely had a big turnaround here very quickly. Yeah, now the lead's even larger than RNG ever had. Massive net worth leads. Ricky is very farmed. Already has Datas. Next is going for BKB. He is maybe going to build Swift Blink this game. Possibly Arcane Blink, though, because he does like to use Tricks of the Trade a lot. Let's see. Although he never blinks in. I'm not sure if he'll upgrade his Blink Dagger at all. I'm sure at some point he will. Does now have Black BKB, and he is going Arcane Blink. Okay. Okay, Centaur, pretty tanky right now. BKB, Vanguard, going for Heart next. And Flyby, over here farming. He does have an easy escape. Well, unless they silence him. Manages to get out. Blinks away again. Do they find him? Nope, not in time. They don't have any stun there on the Prophet anyways. Oh, she does have Yules, so they could have stopped him, but they did not find him in time. Got the TP out. I'd be very scared if I am RNG right now. If that Ricky finds you, you're most certainly dead, and I think that's fair to say for anyone. The only one with a hope is maybe the PL, but even that's a little bit doubtful. Ability to farm an entire wave in an instant. Just going to stick on this Ricky for the moment. He's definitely going to be the most action. PL, TP's top. Maybe something. Rubik's sitting here. And steals Aether Remnant. Yes. Aegis is gone. And I believe that is why RNG is coming out here fighting now. Misses the ult. And there go. Nope, Shadow Demon does manage to save himself. He has a sliver of health. Does die. I didn't even see it. I didn't even know he came out of disruption yet. Void Spirit also dies in that fight. They keep the gem. Who has it now? Someone has a gem. I'm not sure where the gem ended up. And they're going to lose this tower. OD doesn't even feel like they can defend at this point, so he's just top. Void Spirit buys back. Does OD TP yet? Nope. Yes, now he's TPing. They managed to take that tier 3 tower, and then they just back out. The Void Spirit buyback was enough to force them out. You have Scythe of Ice, so that'll be good lockdown for sure. 13k net worth lead, though, for Phoenix at this point in the game. PL definitely needs to find some farm. He needs some items. Going for BKB next. That'll be really good. Allow him to get out of this smoke and other stuns because they don't have any BKB piercing. Any BKB piercing stuns on the side of Phoenix. No abyssals, at least as of yet. Getting Arcane Blink. And actually, Ricky's not going to build an abyssal or anything like that. Rubik almost has Ags. Needs about 20 more gold. And pretty much the entire team of RNGs here top lane. Maybe looking to push this top tier 2. Or bottom tier 2, I should say. I'm not sure if they expect Shadow Demon to hold the base all on his own, but I don't think that's a very fair thing to ask of him. Might see an unfortunate end to Shadow Demon pretty quick here. And yep, there's the unfortunate end. Shadow Demon immediately buys back. PL still ratting. Does have TP. He's pushing tier 3s. He will surely just trying to bait back a TP. Does Rubik TP out? Yes, he does. But I don't think... I'm not sure. I don't think Rubik's the one you want there. He can't really do much. He just stands there. There's the TP's back. Has to BKB out. That's exactly what he wanted, though. He stopped the push on his base. Well done by the PL. Gonna immediately go start dewarding. Centaur sitting bot. Gonna push this wave out. Spell Prism found. Ricky actually might take that. Oh, wrong team. Nope, the Prophet does. Also pretty understandable. I could see Centaur taking Minotaur Horns, although Spider Legs are really good. They enable you to run around without boots if you do want that. He does have phase boots. Oh, Ricky does take the Spell Prism. He's going all in on this spell casting. He's going to make sure he can cast Tricks of Trade as often as he can. He has the 6-second cooldown on Tricks of Trade. What is that cooldown right now? 4.9 seconds. He has a 4.9 second cooldown on Tricks of the Trade, which already lasts Oh, how long does it last? 3 seconds? So he will only be out of tricks of trade for a second at a time. I'm not even sure where the Ricky's at. There he is. They do end up getting fly. Super. Do they have Yules? They do. And they do. They're taunting. There you go. They get super as well. Fly has no buyback. That was just cruel. Taunting super there. I think he could get away. Then at the last second uses Yules. What we got here? Death Prophet doing a lot of work. Jumps forward with the Shivas. They've already lost their Rax top. They still have a tier 2 bottom though on the side of RNG. So you are okay, I would say. I mean, I feel like Phoenix could just push in and take this fight and end, but they don't feel like doing that, at least not yet. And Setsu, Blink, Scythe, BKB, Meteor Hammer. Also got Spell Prism. Sanity's Eclipse still has a really long cooldown though. Although it does help with your Astral Imprisonment and your need for mana. What are we doing here? How long until a Roche spawn? 18, 17, 16. Okay. Roche will be up very soon. That'll probably be the next team fight. RNG will most likely try and contest it, and then that may decide the game. Not sure. Although I'm not sure if RNG can actually take them in a fight. You kind of need pickoffs, I feel like. Going for Refresher Orb on OD. Got Trickster Cloak, Flicker, Spell Prism, Penta Edge Sword. I like those items. All pretty good items. On the side of Phoenix here, you got Minotaur Horn, Spell Prism, Stormcrafter, and Penta Edge Sword. Stormcrafter is good for this. Death Prophet, dispel some effects. Although I'm not exactly sure what you'd dispel. Maybe avoid the ET Stomp. I think that's about all you could do. Possibly avoid the OD ult if you're good enough, although I don't think you can really be that good. I think that's just random luck if that happens. PL is still number 2 in the charts, in the net worth charts. OD is right behind. Oh, Setsu and Fly are out here. They're gonna pass by each other. Oh, Planet does see him. And as soon as that Stampede is popped, they get out and immediately start TP. Fly is actually just gonna walk back to base, but Setsu did not want to get caught out there. Got Centaur, Planet over here, taking out the outpost. Not a whole lot of use at the moment, but good TP location if they need to buy back. Although it is a bit far from base, sadly. How is Planet doing? No stolen spells at the moment. We'll most likely be looking to steal something. Phoenix. Just hitting this bottom tower. They're going to take this one and then most likely rotate in. They've already taken the Roche. I assume... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shiro got it, but I wasn't entirely positive. Prophet going Lincoln's and into Refresher next. Doesn't even have the item slots for that, but still doing it. And gets dispelled. There's a lot of Ghost right now. They'll take this tower really quick. Centaur still sitting there. No one's going to commit forward on either team. And there's the Centaur ult, but just to get away, actually. They don't engage. A lot of this is just back and forth at the moment. How are we doing here, Phantom? Going Shard next. That is Oh, Spirit Lance bounce. Okay, that's pretty decent. Gets a huge stomp off, stomps all of the illusions. They go away. And PL's hitting, but he might get taken down pretty quick. There are 2 breaks up. PL Fly manages to get Planet on the Rubik. Everyone's running away. Oh, ZZQ gets destroyed by that ultimate. He did use Refresher, and there's the second one. They kill off Ricky, at least the first time. There goes the Centaur. And he gets taunted. Shiro gets away, though, for the moment. And Shiro... Oh, nope, he's dead. There's no way he lives through that imprisonment. And that's a 5-man wipe. Rubik does buy back for it, but well done by Royal. Did cost them a lot, though. That was a high-cost fight. They cannot do that again for another 90 seconds at least. Although with how long these cooldown timers are, that seems about right. We'll have to see. I think Phoenix is going to need to get some pickoffs to win this game. We'll have to see how it goes, though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna push mid. RNG just taking what they can at the moment. I don't expect them to get too greedy. They do shrink the lead by Phoenix down, way down. Huge turnaround again.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
And they're going to push up top. They're actually going to split push this. PL pushing bottom. The rest of the team pushing mid. No one's pushing top yet. They actually will be ahead if they take this. Centaur and Ricky buy back. It's a huge deal. Yeah, now their lead is down to less than 1,000. That was pretty much their entire lead, was that buyback. And immediately RNG backs off. They know better than to stick around and try and fight that. They don't have the ability to fight that again right now. In another 15 seconds or so, maybe. They aren't super heavily cooldown based, other than the OD. The rest of them are able to fight pretty often. Earth Splitter is a little bit of a long cooldown, but the OD ultimate is definitely longer. On the other hand, Phoenix is very cooldown based. They have Oracle, they have the Death Prophet, Exorcism, Stampede. They have 3 big ultimates that they need to wait for before they can really feel comfortable fighting. They're going to go immediately aggressive again. This Fly is bottom. He's going to TP out, though. Not going to stick around. Ricky, Arcane Blink. What is he? He is building... Okay, he's building a Rapier. He felt it was desperate enough that a Rapier is needed. And then, what is this? I don't recognize what that builds into. No, 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 no. Perseverance. What does Perseverance build into? Oh, Lincoln's. Okay, he wants a Lincoln's. That's okay. It would stop the Demonic Purge from breaking his invis, which I think was a big deal in that fight. We will have to see how this goes, though. RNG is actually up 1k at this point. Huge swing in the game once again. Let's actually look at that chart now. Yeah, this was a big swing. Now it looks really small in comparison. Right back in slightly in favor of RNG. Let's actually look at Dota plus win percentage too. Yeah, completely in favor of the Radiant, or of Phoenix here. Probably 90%. And now it's the other way at 60% favorite Radiant. Or, yeah, 60% favorite Radiant, which is RNG. Level-wise, 28, 27, no 30s quite yet. Level 30 will definitely be a big level. Make Ricky even more damaging. That 0.5 backstab multiplier does feel a little bit lackluster, I'm not gonna lie. 2.7 versus 2.2. Especially if you don't build Butterfly. Like, this Ricky has no agility items. Other Aghanims does a little bit. didn't build Swift Blank, so he has no agility items other than Aghanims, so that backstab multiplier would definitely feel lackluster at the moment. What is Centaur? Oh, he's hasty. I was like, why is he moving so fast? Setsu fly, get that outpost. Opposite sides of the map. It's definitely an even game at this point.
Dyer's courier has been killed.
Phoenix ZZQ's courier gets taken out.
Its misstep is the other's
And
play.
they're pushing the top lane.
Dyer's top tower
You need to be careful here. All of Phoenix's bottom. You do have TPs on all of them. They all TP'd back to base. But they're gonna lose this tower without doing anything. And there's nothing there, sir. Yells back here. There's a stomp, misses everything. He can get a good stomp off. That can really turn the fight here. Centaur is the only one brave enough to be up here at the moment. This PL has Heart, Scotty, Sanjin, Yashi. He's very tanky. Very difficult to kill. They do finally find the real one. Lock onto him immediately. There's a break on the Ricky though, so he does need to be careful. That is Invis. There he is. That was the Shadow Demon ult though. It will not be up for quite a while. Oh, he does have one more. But Shadow Demon ultimate is out for the most part. He took hoof stomp duration, 3.6 seconds stun. That's pretty big. They might just lose this entire set of racks without actually defending or going on anything. This does not feel good if you're Phoenix. They finally nope, they don't even bother hitting the Centaur here. They don't care. Centaur's also very tanky. Slightly more health in the PL, but less regen. Exorcism is popped. Pulling forward, and they blow up Shadow Demon. Super will die. Setsu gets away, pops BKB. There goes the super. Kill off. Rubik does fall, but they do kill off Void Spirit as well. Jump to the PL, who's already TP'd out. So now all you have is Setsu and PL on the side of Royal RNG, but the other three heroes do have buyback. Void Spirit immediately buys back, actually. Rubik does not have buyback. Is it because of gold? Nope, it is. Oh, it just came back. It was on cooldown, but it just came back. OD now has Yashikaya. That's even more spell amp. That is insane. Yeah, just 20% of his 2,571 mana gets converted to damage. Pure damage at that. And Prophet comes forward. Misses the silence. This might be the final fight of the match here. Do we have buybacks? No. We can just hit this. No. Nope. No buybacks other than the Rubik on the side of Phoenix. Centaur runs into that, but gets hit with that nullifier. That's a pretty scary thing to do. Oh, gets hexed. There's the first ultimate out. Doesn't really do much. Centaur is pretty low, but he should be fine. You're out of it. Shiro and the Prophet are forward. Do they catch this PL? They do. He has buyback. Immediately buys back. There's the second ultimate. Jumps forward. Centaur still alive. So is the Prophet. So far, the only one they've killed off is PL, and everyone on the side of Phoenix is fairly low, although I don't think you're too eager to go back into this Roche pit if your RNG is. You might lose it. Full health for Phoenix. There's a stun. There's the Roche. Gets picked up by the PL. I think you just get out of here if you're Phoenix. What do you say? Live to fight another day? That's definitely what you need to do at this point. Setsu. Rubik's actually up here, I believe, for some reason. Shiro. They kill off the OD. He buys back. Can they get this PL? Prophet is a little bit too tanky. They can't seem to take down the Prophet. And Phoenix backs out. They are ahead though. They do grow their lead actually up to 12k now. The buybacks from Royal spun the net worth the way of Phoenix. They're back into base. Honestly, overall, I would say it's a good fight by Phoenix. They forced the buyback out of the PL and the OD. You did use your ultimates, but that's it. You didn't have to buy back on anyone. Actually, you don't have buyback on anyone. What did this Ricky get rid of? He got rid of his boots. And what else? He was 6 slot in. He still has Daedalus Battle Fury. Oh, he consumed Ag Shard. He consumed the Aghanim Scepter. That's what it was. So he's going for Lincoln Sphere now. Where is that at? Did he just buy out for it, actually? I think he did. He did. He only has 84 gold. Not really that great at this point in the game to be buying out, although it is kind of a necessary item. It will stop that Shadow Demon from exposing him. That Demonic Purge there does create a lot of issues, as it is a break, I believe. I believe that's what's breaking the Ricky. Yes, that is. The Aghanim Scepter upgraded Demonic Purge applies a break during its active. This is very scary. I'm not sure what this pause is about. Did they say anything? But I'm really not sure what that means. Ricky's still on top of the net worth chart. PL has the Aegis, Heart, Scotty, Sanj and Yasha, and got the Nullifier. What does the Nullifier do for him? There are no Aeon Disc. Oh, it dispels Glimmer. Is that dispellable? Yes, it is. So you can dispel Shivas. None of this is dispellable. Yeah, none of that's dispellable. Ricky doesn't have anything dispellable. Yeah. Nothing dispellable there. This. Oh, he can dispel the heals from Oracle. That's what it is. Centaur, very, very beefy boy right now. He was up in front of that fight the whole time, and he did get low at times, but he was able to get out with the help of his team, so he did manage to survive it all. He still only has Hood of Defiance. He's actually building Basher or Abyssal Blade. He got rid of Vanguard a while ago though, so he will have to repurchase this Vanguard. Bit unfortunate there. Or hang on, he might have disassembled it actually. Yeah, that takes a vitality booster. That takes a heart. Okay, so he just disassembled his Vanguard earlier. That is able to be disassembled, right? It doesn't say. I believe that was added in this last patch 7.28. That it is now dispel. You can now disassemble your Vanguard into its basic pieces. Gem of True Sight on this Centaur. I don't think either team's all that excited about going in, especially until Ricky has buyback. But even if you have buyback, when you lose this Rapier, that's kind of a game-losing situation a lot of times. Ricky did get the Sleeping Dart, although I feel like that's because he's just 6-slotted at this point. The only thing he could possibly get now is a Moon Shard. That's literally it. He can get a Moon Shard. And that would be all the items he could hold. He's level 30. As the Arcane Blink, Rapier, Lincoln's, Daedalus, Battle Fury. That is the Death Prophet's bottle. BKB. There is still a Penta Edge Sword just sitting in the shop. It makes sense that the Ricky went Spell Prism for this game, but it feels wasteful as that's just sitting there. Smoke up, make a play. That's a Radiant Ward, but they don't see them. Can they catch this PL? Oh, there's the Dispel, but the ultimate comes through. Ultimate BKB. Where's this PL? He's down there. It gets stunned on the first hit. Tricks of the Trade doesn't do anything for you there. Does use... are they going to lose the Prophet? Took a while. And there's the double ult. Setsu kills off Planet. Death Prophet is dead, although she does buy back. And Centaur manages to dodge this. Oh. Still has Aegis on this PL though, so even if you bring him down once, I don't think it does much for you. Although you did kill the Void Spirit, so that is one person down. Feels like you need to target the other heroes more than this than the PL. This PL doesn't have anything, like you get Aegis out and then what? Are these not available? Cooldown, 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 and cooldown. Okay. I do wish Phoenix would have focused down some other heroes there. I don't think they should have focused the PL so heavily. I think if you got the Shadow Demon and the ET, even if OD and PL are still up, I don't think it's that big of a deal because 2 versus even 4, I don't think they could stop you. Especially not with this Ricky. Shiro. He doesn't even have anything queued up. I would like to see him get a Moon Shard, but that's literally the only thing he can get. Only consumable thing he can get. Does have the Abyssal Blade. What did he get rid of? He got rid of Hood. Not really needed at this point in the game, I guess. Well, that 20... Well, it's 20% magic resist. Yeah. So it really doesn't do anything for you in terms of stopping the OD. And they're just gonna go around here. 1 second, real quick. There we go. Phoenix, Centaur over 5k health now. He could upgrade into a strength blink, an overwhelming blink, but I guess that's another thing. That's really the only option he has left. He could get Ags and a Moon Shard. How long until Roche is up? May respawn in a minute 30. When has this expired? It hasn't expired yet. I know that. Oh, it did. I didn't hear the sound. We'll have to see what they're gonna do. Definitely a very long game this time around. Shiro is doing his job and carrying, and they've managed to clear out these PL illusions pretty well with a combination of Oracle, Prophet, and Shiro. Even Centaur's been doing well with Double Edge, so they've managed to deal with these illusions. But I think that partially comes from the fact that PL had such a poor lane. He really couldn't. He was behind so that they were able to farm up and deal with the illusions before anything bad happened. Ball and Sky, that's a really good item. Desolator, that's another good one. I think the PL will most likely take that. Fallen Sky on the Prophet, I like that. It's basically another blink. Giant's Ring for the Centaur is absolutely broken. That whole... I mean, none of the tier 5 items are meant to be reasonable. Because by the time this game gets here, they just want to throw something in that's so unbelievably strong that it can just turn a game. And that's exactly what these items do. Let's look at the side of RNG. They got a Giant's Ring for the PL. Great. Stygian Desolator for Void Spirit. So he will do a ton of damage now because... no, he took the stun talent, not the crit talent. Fallen Sky on this Elder Titan. That's another good one. Basically just makes him a double stun. He can get Stomp and Fallen Sky. Plus he's fairly tanky. Um, Not actually that bad. He is tankier earlier in the game. Got Ballista, Book of the Dead, and Stygian Desolator on the side. Ballista's really not good for anyone on Phoenix. None of the supports want it. Ricky does take the Stygian Desolator. But yeah, Ballista's really not that great. None of these heroes are really attacking heroes other than the Ricky, but obviously he would rather have the Desolator. On the side of RNG, the Desolator would be crazy for OD, but OD doesn't actually take a tier 5. He keeps his Spell Prism. Book of the Dead goes to... Oh, fight's happening. They get onto this Centaur, but like he's so tanky at this point. Over 5,000 health. You have two giants brawling between Centaur and PL. It was so funny to see a gyro yesterday with Giant's Ring. It basically looked like a blimp. He looked like a giant airship going through the sky. They'll just fight all over the map at this point. You can't run from PL and you can't run from this. You can't run from this Centaur either. They do kill off Centaur though. He does have buyback. Will he use it right now though? He does. Okay. Prophet slept over here but also asleep or invis. They get Ricky. Ricky buys back, comes back in, and Centaur, you cannot die back here. They're gonna have to back here. I don't know how you deal with this massive PL, almost 6k health, 170 regen. Giant's Ring makes him just stomp you when he's on top. It just, I don't know how they plan on dealing with this. Those items might have done exactly what they did, which was just offset the balance that had kind of occurred at this point in the game. Now all of a sudden RNG's 15k ahead. Swings the opposite direction of where it was. And Ag Shard, Refresher Shard, and Cheese all right there. Who takes what? You're going to have 3 Outworld Devour ults. You're going to have 3 OD ults in this next fight. That is insane. And then you got Void Spirit with the... who ate the Ag Shard. Or the Aghanim's Blessing, I should say. That's the correct term. Shiro... he lost his Rapier to who? Oh, wow. This Void Spirit's going to do a lot of damage. I kind of wish he took the crit ult at this point. I don't know how you plan on taking down this PL, because even right now, look, he's just regening so fast. Shiro gets gone on. They kill off the Centaur. That's dieback. The Oracle is here again. There's the Gem of Truesight, although I don't think it matters all that much at this point. PL's not scared of anything. He has Aegis if you can somehow bring him down. And if you do, I don't think you can do it again. Alright, hitting this, and this will be Megas, although Megas are not really that big of a deal at this point in the game. Just trying to delay as much as you can on the side of Phoenix. I'm still failing to see how exactly they plan to win this. There's, nope, sorry, one more Rax for Megas. Planet. With a really high mana pool at the moment. There's Megas, but like I said, I don't think that does much for you at this point in the game. Yeah, you have to get in there and try and do something. Although if Shiro shows up, he doesn't have the damage he did. He lost his Rapier. And without that Rapier, he can't do a whole lot. I think they're just going to let the base go. They're going to try and do something, possibly. Oh. Centaur is still alive. They almost got the OD. Shiro back here getting OD, but the base gets taken. RNG manages to get it. That is the series, actually. That's the end of the series. RNG won 32-32. They managed to take the base in that insanely long and convoluted game of back and forth, back and forth. but they do manage to do it. PL, with an insane net worth, but another game where there really wasn't a whole lot of kills until the very end there. But even in the fights, they were so long and drawn out. The kills came sporadically throughout that they really were not like, oh, they blew up the team in a few seconds. It was like, oh, we hit each other for a minute and then one of us finally died. Look at those final inventories though. That hole where the rapier was. Still had the rapier on Void. After you lost that rapier on Shiro, I don't think you can. I don't think there was enough there to come back from it. It's just that was a large percentage of his damage, and especially with that PL and Giants ring, he was just too much. He just had too much health, too much tankiness. You couldn't deal with him. Damage dealt. PL carrying the game there. OD with a lot of damage too, though. Ricky with 86,000 hero damage. Wow. Received a lot of damage received by the Centaur, but even more received by PL. 153,995. Ton of damage. That's crazy numbers to see, although that's kind of expected in this long of a game. I think it was well played by both teams. I just think in the end, RNG just had the better late game. They didn't really have an answer for the PL in the draft. We were even questioning it in the draft about can the Ricky really deal with it? And while the illusions, they did manage to deal with the illusions for a large percentage of the game. Overall, they couldn't deal with the PL, especially with that Giants ring coming in. Like I said, absolutely broken item. But once again, all the tier fives are pretty much broken, and I think that's on purpose to upset the balance that can occur in that long of a game. But wonderful game, wonderful series. Royal never gives up, uh, as in their name. They definitely didn't give up that game and managed to bring it back. Let's actually look at the standings. How does that affect everything? Division 2, China. That was Phoenix's first series loss. RNG had one loss before. They were 2-1. Phoenix was 3-0. So now they're tied for second place at 3-1, although Royal does have the advantage in the final say because they did beat Phoenix in a heads up match. It's again well done though. That is going to be it for me though. I would like to thank everyone for watching. I appreciate it. This series will be up on my YouTube channel as well if you'd like to go rewatch it there or something. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed and you haven't already, please consider following. And have a good day, evening, night, whatever it is. Have a good one, and I hope you stop by again.